Guys, some of you guys out here, if she ain't squeezing down on that
hot dog
and she's, oh, I'm coming, that and pulsing and going in convulsions, she's not coming. So you better have the conversation with her, dude. Hello, my beautiful lovelies. Welcome back to yet another pick a card here on the channel. And this one in particular is going to be about your sex life with your soulmate. If you're curious about your life with your soulmate, or how and when you will meet them, or even, what was the one that I did yesterday? Oh, who is your soulmate? Like their looks, their personality, their life. If you're curious about all of those things about your soulmate, go check out those videos. This video is going to be about your guys's sexy, hot and steamy, 18 plus, triple X sex life with them. Okay. So before I start, I want to say, if you're new, hi, my name is Adi. Welcome. And I also want to say that I am so grateful for everybody that have subscribed to the channel, that have left so many comments. I'm kind of like a little bit overwhelmed. I really want to write you guys all back. I've been liking and hearting all of I've been reading them all, but you guys, I'm a mama of two. I also run Good Ritual Shop. I'm working on lots of other things. So, and I'm not used to all of this traffic to my YouTube, but I am so, I'm reading them all, okay? And I'm loving all of the energy that you guys are throwing my way. I'm just so grateful that you guys watch the videos and have given me so much love over the past month or so. 2 weeks, month. But yeah, I'm so grateful to have you guys all here. The channel is growing and it's just exciting. Okay, so today we have 3 readings and we're going to do pick a product. Okay, so I have a couple products here that I'm going to put on the screen right now. Okay, so it's on the screen and these are our 3 readings today. So go ahead and zone in on these 3 products and see which one is calling you. Okay, and we have reading number 1, which is a healing candle from my shop. All of these products that I'll be using today, because I have a few intention oils that I'll be using in the readings to kind of tap into the energy of you and your soulmate sex life. But reading number 1, we have a healing candle. This is, you can light this candle for any type of healing. And all of my candles have, the label is like a magical spell, but directly in the middle is a sigil. The same with my intention oils. So reading number 2 is a intention oil called Divinely Guided. This is an oil that you can use to anoint yourself, your candles, or really to anoint anything. You can put it in your bath. You can put it out before you head out for the day or in meditation. This is to connect with your guides, with your ancestors. And then we have a bath ritual, a full moon bath ritual. So this bath ritual is great for, of course, taking a bath or a spiritual bath on the full moon. It's a way that you can connect with the full moon energy. It's great for clearing energy, breaking old habits, connecting to your intuition, celebrating your success, gratitude, all those good things. And so go ahead and pick. I'll give you guys a few moments to kind of zone in on the product that you feel. But I also do want to say that you guys can book readings with me through my site as well. If you guys are interested in tarot readings or aura readings, I have that available as well on my shop, at my shop. All right, so go ahead and pick one of these products and I will see you guys at your reading. I can't speak. I'm already tapping into the hot and steamy vibes, but I'll see you guys at your reading. All right, welcome, welcome. Number one, welcome to your reading. We're going to figure out what is the energy between you and your soulmate when you guys are in bed knocking boots. All right, so I have these two oils here, my Sex Magic and Dream Lover oil that I'm going to anoint myself with. But right off of the candle that you chose, you guys are the ones that have chose the healing candle, this is literally one of my favorite candles. And I know I say that about every one of my candles, but I love the colors. I love the colors. So you can light this for any type of healing, emotional healing, physical healing, spiritual healing, mental healing, any type of healing a relationship, any type of that kind of stuff. Yeah, and you can pick this up at thegoodritualshop.com, or not the, I'm sorry. See, I rebranded. I had an old shop called The Strange Haven, and so I'm always saying the. But it is goodritualshop.com. I'm just gonna anoint myself real quick with this Dream Lover oil so I can tap into your Dream Lover. I'm not like ruining my shirt. Oh my god. Smells good. Okay, so off of this candle that you picked, number one, I can already tell that the sex is going to be healing. It's going to be not such a surface base kind of. I'm really feeling like it's not going to be a lot of like, oh my god, it smells so good. This is a Sex Magic oil. I already feel like it's not gonna be so, like, there's not gonna be a lot of like fantasy. It's going to be very like a deep connection kind of sexual sex life. Very healing. It's like you guys release a lot with each other. Sensuality coming out for you. I want one more, Spirit. Yeah, just off of this candle, you guys like heal each other, you know? I feel like both of you guys, look at that tenderness. I feel like both of you guys have gone through quite a lot in life. I think your guys' story mirror a lot. And so I'm kind of interested in what you guys pick for your life with your soulmate, because I really feel that you guys have this kind of mirror kind of energy, like your trauma matches each other, like your childhood and the difficult things that you guys have experienced, whether that is in childhood or in different or in like other relationships, other past relationships, romantic relationships, are kind of similar. It's a mirroring kind of energy. So when you guys came together, it was a very like healing, uplifting. You guys uplift each other a lot. So there's a lot of like coming home tired, and being energized by your guys' sexual connection. There's a lot of having issues, because I think a lot of you guys that picked this pile have issues with family, like you guys have toxic family members. So I'm seeing someone like get into an argument with someone, with like a family member, and they come home, they talk to their partner, and they just get it on, and it's like healing, you know, and it's very sensual. It's very like a deep connection. It's like ecstasy. I really want to say, like, it's not based on looks, even though I know that both of you guys are very attractive. It's more about the inner. That's really what I'm feeling, and I'm trying to explain a feeling that I've actually felt with somebody, that it wasn't really about our physical bodies. It was really what was going on inward. Okay, but I really feel like your partner is very, very gentle with you. They're very gentle. I think some of you guys have had some really tough experiences sexually, and they might have had too. I really feel, oh, chills. I feel like you guys have both had to go really slow at this, and once you guys actually did the thing, it was healing and explosive and kind of like 5D. That's the kind of energy that I'm feeling. It's not really about the 3D. When you guys are getting down to the dirty, it's sexy, it's hot, it's passionate, but it's very fifth dimensional. You guys are like, this is like, I'm seeing people with their eyes closed, and it's not a thing of like, it's just like there's a lot going on inside. It's not really about what's happening in the 3D, you know? It's really a beautiful feeling. So that is the general energy of your guys' sex life. It's very like, there's this gentleness about you guys, like very softness, tenderness. Like this person is so in love with you, and they're so happy that they found you. And there's like a deep connection of understanding, you know, and I really feel like your partner knows exactly how to pleasure you. Like they're going to really know how to get you to climax like pretty fast. Okay. So I really want to pull cards. I'm kind of curious about, you know what? I'm going to make, you know what? No. I'm going to make a separate video on the first time with your soulmate, like how it goes down. But let's just tap into the energy of your guys' sex life. I think I might add that to the series. If I got time, I'm trying to get it done. All of them done in enough time. But let's see. Let's tap into the energy of your guys' sex life. Yeah, you guys have you guys are gonna have children, so I'm really feeling like a lot of energy. Ooh. Oh my God, I'm feeling like a huge buildup. This is like trembling body. Like I'm feeling somebody holding on to the orgasm and then releasing it with this 4 of Pentacles here. But I feel like you guys are going to have a lot of night sex. It's a lot of having sex at night or when the kids are at school, or like you guys are going to have a lot of kids, or you guys are sneaking off and going into the laundry room is what I'm seeing here, and like having a quickie. It's a lot of like escaping from the people that are around you. You guys are going to be living with like a lot of people. I don't know if that's like you know, you live with your grandparents or your parents and on like children, and you're going to have to kind of sneak away. So there's a lot of that, and also just creating time and space at home at night when the kids are asleep, when you guys are alone. So I'm really getting like a picture of your guys' bedroom. It's very calming. It's like you guys have created a very calming space. I really feel that you and your soulmate has went through a very tough time in life. And so you like, you know, here it is, the Queen of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups. Like you guys have went through a tough time, and now the life that you guys share with each other and your home is really what I'm feeling is kind of designed to create peace. So your room is there's a lot of like candles lit in your room at night, and just soft music is what I'm really hearing. It's a really like calm energy, and just it's like an energy of just relaxing. So I feel like in your guys' sex life, there's no insecurities. You guys don't feel insecure with this person, and they do not feel insecure about you. And I feel like some of you guys have felt that. I feel like some of you guys could harbor a lot of insecurities about your body, the way it looks, or the way you feel in your body. You've never felt comfortable in your body, or you felt very like you've needed to want to change. And now in this is like the first partner that you can be completely naked with, or that's how they feel with you, or you guys both feel that way with each other. I'm just seeing somebody that is completely vulnerable. So this is like being completely vulnerable, being completely naked. I'm seeing a lot of like someone just being, and it's like, I know I'm talking a lot about like sensual feeling, gentleness, softness, calmness, but this is some hard, like this person is going in on you. Number one, they are, I'm trying not to cuss so soon in the video, but they are effing the shit out of you. Okay. I'm really seeing somebody like on the rug, like on the rug carpet or like on a rug. And this is like they got home from work, you guys are both tired, and the kids are finally in bed, and you kind of look a hot mess, or they look a hot mess, and you come home, and they come home, and you're just like exhausted, and they just pull you. They're very there's just like, let me release into you, let's heal ourselves kind of energy. I'm serious. Oh my god. And they're just doing you on the carpet, and it's like they're really going in, they're giving you the work. So it's not that, you know, it's very, you guys are just in the moment. And I'm seeing a very like dimly lit room. It's ecstasy. It's the best sex that you've ever wanted. Honestly, I feel like a lot of you guys that picked number 1 have this kind of like weird look on sex. That's what I'm feeling. You guys have like this weird look on sex, or how you should be in sex. You faked it a lot. I feel like some of you guys have had to fake it because they couldn't do it for you. This person, they're gonna do it for you, honey. Let me tell you that, okay? They're gonna do it for you. This is like, and do you see this? Do you see this King of Pentacles? Do you see how his room kind of looks? It's like, it looks like there's candles lit there, or there's like a fireplace in the room or something. And it's just like, he's so at ease. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. So you guys really are very compatible when it comes to the way you guys express each other sexually. And it's like, okay, I am hearing this podcast that I listened to a while ago, and what's his name? I think his name is Enjoy Brandy, or I can't remember his name, but what's her name? They just had a baby. It's like this guy, he's on Instagram, and he has a podcast, and his name has something to do with Enjoy. I am so bad with names, you guys, and lyrics, and like names of songs and who sings them. Like, I'm really bad with those kind of things. So, but I listened to his podcast, and he was talking about, like, he was showing this video or this soundtrack of he was showing the soundtrack of somebody, or not a soundtrack, but it was a recording of somebody that was deaf, okay? And they were having an orgasm, and it sounded kind of like odd. It didn't sound like it. And he was just like, can you see, like, we make up, like, we create our sex sounds, because this woman sounded like an animal. Okay, she sounded like an animal. And that's kind of what I'm hearing, but I'm not saying that you guys are going to sound exactly like that, in case you find the podcast and you know what I'm talking about. But like, because it was kind of like, what the hell? But it showed that, like, it was a deaf woman giving orgasm, and she couldn't really hear herself, and she was just fully expressing herself. So I feel like that is how it's going to be. It's like, you guys are not worried about how you look. You're not thinking about how you sound. You guys are like, I want to say at times when you can be, because I feel like there's a lot of kids and stuff around. You guys are going to have children, a lot of children, or there's other people living in the house with you. And like, you're just not going to care how you sound and how you feel, how you look, or how you're moving. You guys are just totally lost in each other, and it's a healing. It's more of like, I need you, I'm healing. Okay. Yeah, it's bigger than life. And it's like, this is somebody that wants to please you. This is somebody that is just like, there's a lot of oral sex too before the sex happens. Okay, a lot of like pleasing each other in that way. And this person is great at oral. I want to say that. Okay. Yeah, we have King of Swords here. There is talking though. There's a lot of talking, and there's a lot of truth to what they're saying to you while they're, you know, laying it down. There's a lot of truth. There's a lot of gratitude, like that energy of gratitude, of just like being like just so grateful to be able to release with. Why is my dog acting crazy right now? Like feeling really grateful, like the connection, just, they're blessed. There's this blessed kind of energy. So I feel like you guys are definitely like they're obsessed with your body. You guys are really obsessed with each other's bodies, but there's something that's happened between you guys not between you guys, but to you guys, that have made you feel kind of closed off from the world or from people or from sex. But there's a lot of oral. I feel like there's a lot of like foreplay. And then there's also just like, I gotta take you kind of energy. Like there's a lot of foreplay when you guys can, when you like plan it, you know, when you plan it because the kids have to go away for the weekend. And then there's a lot of foreplay and a lot of oral sex that happens then. And there's a lot of like oral sex that happens in the bathroom when you guys just need each other. There's a lot of oral sex in the movie theater. And there's a lot of oral sex in the laundry room, like going off and just getting it because you guys need each other. There's a lot of this energy of like, oh, I just need you. Come on. Like I need to release, you know? And it's a very healing kind of connection. But when you guys plan it, like, oh, the kids go away or you guys take a trip, you guys are on your honeymoon or something like that. There's a lot of foreplay, a lot of like just touching, you know, and teasing in that way and stimulating in order to kind of build that energy up. Because I do feel like there's like this, like this release, you know, like this, like this build up and then finally releasing. So there's like a lot of, and I feel like that's the feeling that I'm feeling of oral sex. Like when you're just relaxed and, do you see this? Let me show you this. You see this person? They're totally surrendering to this guy. They're totally surrendering to this experience that he's having. It looks like a great one. But it's like that kind of energy, like being surrendering. And then, so this is like ecstasy. I'm really feeling like this is ecstasy. Okay. Okay. Let's move on. I think that's all I'm going to pull. That's kind of all that I'm feeling about like the energy of your guys' sex life. I do want to pull one card from here though, or two, or three. But I just feel like, yeah, there's a lot of like foreplaying. There's a lot of like, you know, when your guys are at your mother's house or his brother's house or the sister's house or the cousin or the friend, you guys are visiting. There's a lot of like going off and escaping to have sex. So you guys have a lot of kind of like spontaneous kind of sex. And also a lot of planning, and the energy, the reason why it's spontaneous is because you guys have a lot, even if you guys are not like exhausted or frustrated or hurting at the time and needing each other to release in that type of way, even if it's not like that, it's like this. You guys have went through hell when you were a kid or when you were a teenager. Something happened and you guys carry that energy, and like all of us, we carry our trauma with us. And so you guys really look to your partner. You guys are a healing connection, and so you guys could be just, and like when you guys become like sexually attracted to each other, like at these random moments at Thanksgiving or Christmas or, you know, your niece's birthday, I'm hearing, and then you guys will run off together because like they'll get a glimpse of your thigh, or it's like the way that he's moving or something, and or the way that she's moving, and you like just have to have that person, like they have to have you, so that, you know, you guys always are going off and escaping and doing these things, but you guys also have a lot of kids. See, this card right here is about releasing energy. You have a lot of energy to release, and so actually your sex life is going to be a really healing, it's part of your healing journey because you guys have went through a lot. Okay. And we also have cutting through that wanted to come out. I wasn't going to pull it, but I want it to come out. Let me see. Yeah, there's a lot of energy to release with this mother of pearl, white lady, mother of pearl. And it's like you guys have went through, you felt very trapped as a child. You felt very abused. A lot of you guys have been abused. They have been abused. And you guys are kind of releasing it. And this is probably a very healing connection. This is not just probably the only healing practice that you guys are doing together. And it's probably something that you guys won't even see that it's healing, but, or it's like unspoken. You guys don't really speak about it until maybe like, you know, every once in a while, you guys might speak about how crazy it feels, you know, like, but this cutting through energy It's like cutting through. Yes, I just feel like, and this is about pain. This is about experiencing pain, this card. So I feel like a lot of this love energy is exactly what you guys needed to kind of heal your heart space, and your root is what I'm really feeling. Like your root is really blocked. There's a lot of, it's blocked, you know, the root is blocked. Okay, I want to get into the charms. So, I mean, this is good. This is a good pile. I mean, all of them are going to be good, but oh, it's healing, you know? There's a lot of flirtatious, a lot of flirting in public, a lot of flirting and going off. Like, I'm even seeing people that are at this like taco, like this restaurant, right? And it's like a taco place, but it's like one of the hole in the walls, and they have like great food, right? I'm seeing somebody, two people, like in the beginning of the relationship before they have kids, and they're just sitting there eating tacos, and they're like planning to go and see like a live band, and then they start looking at each other, you know, and you guys go off, and it's like a hole in the wall kind of place. So even though they have bomb food and they're a graded A, their bathroom is not the best, okay? But you guys don't care. It's like you guys lose track of 3D, and you guys just intertwine and connect in the astrals. I'm telling you, sex is a powerful act, and there's a lot that you can create with it. I feel like you guys just because I'm saying this, you guys are going to actually manifest a lot together, because you guys are on the same page, and your guys' sex is just like, you guys are in the astrals, and a lot of people keep it in the 3D. Sometimes they can't get into the astrals and get all 5D, 6D, 7D. They can't go there. You guys do, even if you guys are not aware that you guys are doing it. Okay, we have a cherry here, so I feel like this might be, we're gonna get into it the first time that I think I'm gonna make that a separate video. Because I am curious to like what your guys' first time would be like. So I'm gonna do that a separate video though. But I feel like this person, for a lot of you, is gonna be the very first person that you have sex with. Okay. Okay, look. Do you see this? Is my little TP pin, and it says that. Okay, so I'm trying not to cuss because I'm monetizing my videos. So, but you know, see what it says? It's like kind of like I'm seeing someone like you guys are doing it. They're laying it on you. They're pounding the hell out of you, or you're pounding the hell out of her, right? Or however it goes. Okay, and then the act is done. You guys are exhausted, and I'm just seeing someone like, well-ish. Whew, like one of those scenes that you would see like in the movies or a TV show where it's just like, it's that bomb. They got that bomb. And you know what? When we did Who Is Your Soulmate video, all of them got a big wee-wee. It was tall, long, fat. Okay, so I know. Okay, so books turn muggles into wizards. I really feel like you guys, I'm feeling like you guys are nerds, like in a good way, because I'm a nerd. You can see all my books back here. I really see a lot of you guys like reading together at night and like sharing and discussing things with each other. Like, oh my God, like, and you guys are reading like these self-help kind of books, or like these stories. It could be very like interesting stories. And yeah, it's like self-help, metaphysical books, books that are like banned, because I read banned books. There's a lot of book energy with this pile, which is great. Like I hope my soulmate reads, and like you guys share books, and I'm seeing someone, I'm trying to share like, you know, the memory. It's like a memory. I feel like it's going to be one of you guys' memory. Like this is an actual thing. I'm seeing one of you and your soulmate. It's not just a scenario. It's like a real thing. And I'm feeling like you guys are sharing like what's happening in your book with each other, and it like turns you on. The intellect stimulation like turns you guys on, and you guys just start. Okay, you guys throw the books, or you know, and I'm feeling like this energy, like you guys are just doing regular life, and then you guys turn each other on, and it's just like, give it to me now kind of energy. Oh, we have the curse energy here with this pen. And I just feel like you guys for a long time have felt like you were cursed, and it's because you guys are breaking curses. And then I feel like through your guys' relationship, just not sexually, you guys, because hey, ooh, I got chills. A lot of sexual abuse was passed down in your guys' line. A lot. And so this connection is breaking that. It's like breaking that. Okay. Oh, I have chills all over my body. Yeah. Like breaking that curse. You guys felt like you were cursed in your love life. Like you felt like you could never be with somebody, and just being with this person and sharing, just not even sexually, but just sharing your life with this person is breaking that curse, because it was in your bloodline. It's been in your bloodline. That kind of trauma and karma has been in your bloodline, and you're breaking it. Oh my God, I just got goosebumps. Like I just have goosebumps. Like all over my body. Wearing shorts right now. We also have a palm tree, so you guys are definitely going to be going to check out your you guys are definitely going to be going to like some tropic warm area for your honeymoon, or like vacationing there in the beginning of your relationship, or right after you get married. And there's going to be a lot. It's going to be hot. Okay. The weather is just not going to be hot, but like I'm just seeing like someone barely leaving the room. There's going to be a lot of sex there, you know. Ooh, and I'm seeing someone like on the beach at night. You guys are so spontaneous. You guys are so spontaneous. Oh, man. That's bringing me back. This is bringing me back. I need to start smoking again. You guys could be smokers. This person could be smokers. There's a fly in here. But you guys have that high sex that is great and crazy and trippy. All right. So yeah, there's a lot of that made you, it's like you guys want to be comfortable. It kind of started as like, oh, just trying to be comfortable. We have surf. So you guys are going to be surfing the wave. It's going to be really like, surfboard. I'm hearing that song. Beyonce, Drunk in Love. That's you guys. That's your song. That's your song number one, Drunk in Love. This is really intoxicating sex, okay? That is like addicting. Like, you know, like you guys are just out doing normal things, just trying to be like regulars, right? And you guys will just look at each other, and you guys got to escape to the car. There's a lot of car sex. You guys just be riding that surfboard. It's hard too. And it's big. Like it's healthy. Okay, you girls, it's healthy. That's what I'm getting. Let's do a couple words. Yay! Reading under 30 minutes. I'm a long depth reader, but I'm like, how long can your sex life be, you know? So I knew this one was going to be a quickie. There's going to be a lot of quickies. There's going to be a lot of quickies for you, number one, because you guys just can't get enough of each other. Okay. Let's see what we got here. We got a lot. Let's go. Okay, this is coming screaming at me. This word 9. So this might be like it takes you 9 months to kind of warm up. I'm really feeling 9 months. I'm like, 9 weeks? No. They're like, no, 9 months. It's going to definitely take you 9 months. It's going to be a while for you guys to actually do the thing. So, yeah. Okay. I'm also hearing 9 minutes. Like this person can make you come in 9 minutes. We also have bang. So we know what that is about. You guys are banging all over the place. And it's like a shotgun. It's like, it's an explosive kind of energy between you guys. Okay. We also have part. I'm seeing legs parting very slowly, like in a sensual way. I feel like also there's this energy, like you guys are correcting, like I said, this is a 5D kind of connection, and you guys are like correcting different parts of yourself that isn't really like they're correcting parts of you. There's like a healing process happening. We also have cloud. So you guys are really like on cloud 9. You're out in the clouds. Like you're not really here on the physical plane when you're having sex with them. Okay. Right side of the brain. I don't know, they're saying that to me. It's like you guys are like being lit up in the right side of the brain. We also have world. I really feel like, even though I do see a lot of children, I feel like you guys are going to take your children with you, or before you have children, you guys are going to be traveling a lot around the world and like just fucking all over the place, basically. Ooh, photo. So you guys are definitely probably going to be taking photos of each other, you know? Even if it's, I feel a very heavily insecure kind of vibe with this pile though. But it's not insecure. You don't feel insecure with this person. And I think, like, because I wanted to say, even if it was just for you guys, like, this is not something, like, I'm really seeing, like, pictures that are not taken on a phone. I'm seeing pictures that are taken, like, with an old school camera, or like with a Polaroid or something, and you guys just keep them. So you guys kind of get freaky with that, you know, taking the pictures. Ghosts, this really makes me feel like the astral realm, like you guys are leaving your bodies while doing it, you know. We also have the color purple, and I'm like, purple, when this first came out, I was like, lingerie. No, and yes, this person might like to see you in purple, or they like to see you in purple, or you like to see them in purple. But I'm really feeling like I just saw like a purple, like your crown and your third eye just like lighting up. So again, you guys are like activating this kind of energy. And look, angry. There's gonna be a lot of angry sex. I don't feel like you guys are going to be angry at each other. That could be too, where you guys are like making up. There's a lot of makeup sex, but I feel like it's like being angry at somebody else in the family, being angry at something about life, you know, and just releasing that anger through your guys' sex. Okay. And we also have the letter H. So that could be a letter in their name. Okay. But yeah, that's it. Number 1. That was awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down below. Are you ready to have sex with your partner, with your soulmate? Are you excited to meet them? Make sure you go and watch how and when you meet your soulmate, your life with your soulmate, and who they are, so you can get a big reading and understanding in the energy that you're about to get into. Okay, number 1. And yeah, I'll see you in the next reading. Peace. Hello, hello. Number 2, welcome to your reading. Let's get right into it. Let's find out how your sex life is with your soulmate. There's a fly in my room. Just to let you know, you guys are the ones that have picked this divinely guided intention oil. I'm going to anoint myself with these oils. I have Sex Magic, so we can tap into that sexy, and Dream Lover, so I can really get a good read on you and your soulmate. Okay. Ooh, Dream Lover. Okay, so just off this bottle that you chose, I feel like you guys have been, like you guys haven't been in a relationship for a really long time. You and your soulmate. So this is definitely like going to be the next person that you get into a relationship. They're going to be your soulmate. That's what's really coming up here. I feel like you guys both are single right now, or when you do get into a relationship with them, you were single for a really long time, and same with them. Again, there's this mirroring kind of energy with with pile 1 and with your pile as well. So if you feel guided to also listen to that one, go ahead. Wow. Okay. And also I just feel like you guys kind of feel unlucky in love. You guys kind of feel unlucky in love. Like both of you guys feel like, oh, nothing works out. You guys have been really disappointed in relationships, you know, and you're just kind of, both of you are kind of, I'm picking up on a really, like both of your guys' energy. Like I'm seeing like 2 people that don't know each other yet. So I don't feel like you know this person. I feel like I'm really getting a good like lock on your guys' lives. Like I'm seeing you guys do different things, feel the same way at the same time, but you guys don't know each other. And I'm seeing like a split screen of these people, right? And the reason why I'm feeling this is because I feel like you guys are being guided. Your ancestors or your guides are like working together. There's like this, just off of this bottle, you guys are being really guided to each other. So a lot of what you have to do in your personal individual life has to do with meeting up with this person. And so with these kind of connections, and it's just a little bit of advice, and they're like, tell it 80, even though it's supposed to be XXX spirit. Okay, but what they're really telling me is like, it's important that you don't obsess. It's important that you just kind of, first of all, rid this energy of feeling like it's never going to happen for you, but just to enjoy your life and focus on other things that don't involve love, okay? Because that's what's going to really help guide you to this person. And it's also like you guys are mirroring, matching energy. You guys are already connected with each other through the spirit realm, through 5D, 6D, 7D, 8D is what I'm really feeling. Like you guys are really connected on higher levels. So like whenever you're doing something, they're kind of doing the same kind of energy in their own life, okay? And this is what I'm feeling here with presence. Oh my God. And it's like, this might be the group that when you meet your soulmate that night, you guys might just think it's going to be a one-night stand, but because it's been a long time, right? It's been a long time. The moment that you guys are in your presence, it might go down. The moment that they're in your presence, it might just go down. But there's definitely a friendship here. So I'm seeing a lot of like funny, goofy, like goofing around and things that just, situations that were like funny and just like joking around and having fun. And then it just like turns into this intimate moment between you and your soulmate. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Because we have intimacy and we have friendship as well. This person, whenever they're in your presence, they're going to want to have sex with you. And I'm like, spirit, the whole time I'm asking my guides, like literally the whole entire relationship, they're like, yes, this person is literally going to be crazy about you, like obsessive about you is what I'm feeling. So it's like they're constantly thinking about having sex with you. So there's just like, whenever you want it, they ready. And they're always ready. Like, and they're going to make it known to you. Like I'm seeing a lot of like goofing, touching around. I'm seeing also people like cooking together. I feel like you guys are going to be like, have a really strong friendship. So there's a lot of things that you do with each other. And, it just like the things that you guys do, your hobbies. I'm seeing people like cook together and like painting. I'm like painting a house that you guys bought. So make sure to check out your life with your soulmate as well, and who they are and how and when you're going to meet them. All those videos should be up by now. So go ahead and check that out, because I'm seeing somebody like paint and then like start painting a house or like painting a room white and like really white. And you guys just start having sex. So there's a lot of things like you guys are doing different things with each other, and then it just turns into that. I'm also seeing a lot of like going out for dinner, being with friends. Pile 1 was really like, they did a lot of spontaneous sex. Like, so if you are interested in that, because maybe you have some of that energy too, but with this pile, the people that really resonate with this pile, there's not a lot of spontaneity. There's just like hanging out, having a really good time, like really close energy, feeling so comfortable with each other, having fun, joking, laughing, experiencing things with each other. And then when it's time, it's time. Like, you guys were painted. You guys do have those moments but those are when you guys are alone. I'm really feeling like you guys go out a lot. You hang out with a lot of friends. You do a lot of things outside of your house. And then when you come home, or like when you get back to the car, or whenever you guys are alone, like pile 1, they were sneaking off and doing stuff all the time. I don't really feel that kind of energy with you. There is this intimate energy that happens while you guys are hanging out with each other. It's like you go and see a live band, or you go to a concert and you you guys are just having so much fun. You guys are kissing and groping, and there's a lot of foreplay that happens, you know, public display of affection that happens outside, but it's like a buildup, because you guys know when you guys get home, the panties are dropping, the clothes are being ripped off, because with this pile, this is like an uncontrollable, like they're in your presence, they can't wait to get you alone. And there's this privacy kind of energy that I'm feeling with this pile. Like, it's privacy. They want you alone. They don't want, there's like this, they just want to be alone with you. You know, they really do. You want to be alone with them. There's a lot of young energy with the Fool. So a lot of fun. Like, you guys are having fun. Like, I'm seeing this relationship, and this was when I was like 16. Okay, this relationship that I was in. Yeah, it's very, and it's like a lot of you could relate to what I'm about to say. Oh, wait, well, okay, that's not exactly including, you know, to that person or that incident, but I feel like you guys are kind of like wondering, like you guys might have been in love when you were younger, and you're kind of thinking like, when is it going to happen? You know, it's going to happen when you are more optimistic about life, because yes, you're going to have that type of love again, and it's going to be even better. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be something different. So stop comparing, okay? Stop comparing and idolizing old relationships, because it really hinders you and blocks you from this new energy coming in, more healthier, better, leveled up kind of experiences and people. Okay, there is a strong attraction. But and this is the thing with that relationship that I'm about to tell you guys. Like, seriously, I dated this guy, right? He was like I was young. I was like 16, and I really had a deep love for him. Like, you felt like you were in love. Like, but I knew him for a really long time. We had built a friendship before we had sex, right? I was like, but we had wild sex. We were like all over his room, all over his house, like crazy wild teenage sex, just doing crazy stuff, you know, like trying to be all porn. That's how I feel like with this pile. And it's probably more reality than porn. I'm just saying, like, it's that energy of like just trying new positions and just like all over the place. Once you get home, you guys are fucking on the counter. Once you guys you get home or you get back to the hotel, because I do feel a lot of vacationing with this pile. So make sure you check out your life with your soulmate, because this seems like I'm really curious of what you guys do in your life and how this develops, because I do see a lot of people traveling, but it's like the moment that you guys get home, you guys are just fucking all over the house. You guys are fucking all over the place, you know? And I do see a lot of people like in water. So there's a lot of like, you know, getting ready to go out with friends, and you guys take a shower together and you guys just go at it. You guys have shower sex or bath sex. Not really bath. I feel like if it's a bath, it's like you guys, it's a, and that too is like, that's like you guys hanging out. Okay. But I do see a lot of like shower sex before heading out and then getting ready and stuff. And then with the bath situation that I'm seeing, it's like you guys are just home. I'm seeing people smoking. So you guys, these are smokers. The last pile is a smoker too, but I'm seeing people like smoke in the bathtub, and then like they're just like chilling in the bathtub, having like, you guys are like friends. You guys are that intimate. These are people that pee in front of each other, shit in front of each other, like, you guys are just super close. And then you guys are just like talking, goofing around, just lost. Inner child. This is inner child. This feels like your best friend. And you guys are in the bathtub, and it turns into a slippery, slidey, riding kind of session, okay? And there's a strong sexual attraction. Do you see this guy? He wants you. And he's all about you. We also have the Three of Cups. Again, this is friendship. Like, and honestly, it's like, I'm hearing this is what you need, number 2. Like, you want somebody that is like a friend to you. Okay, I'm done with that deck. Let's get to the erotic tarot and see some really dirty images. Okay. But yeah, I'm hearing like, this is what you need. This is what they need too, you know, is like that friendship. Again, King of Fire. This person is, you guys, the sex is hot. It's passionate. there's a lot of writing, like being on top. Like this person is going to want you to be on top, or they're going to want to be on top of you. And like a lot of like doggy style too. That's what I'm feeling. Like you guys are just, those are going to be like your favorite kind of positions. But you guys are definitely going to be showing, trying all the positions. Oh my God, this person has a huge penis. This card always makes me think of like just being blessed. Like number 2, if you are a female or you're a feminine or you're looking for a masculine. I'm trying to get right with my wording and my language because people are like, oh, you know, your readings are so, why is it so straight? Or, you know, straight dudes watch this too. So I'm trying to be considerate, you know, even though this is my energy, my reading is going to be, you know, filtered through my energy and my experience. But if you're looking for a masculine, this card always makes me feel like this woman just feels so blessed. Like you gonna be it. This guy has a beautiful dick, okay, and you're just gonna be staring at it, and it's like I'm getting like this energy. I'm getting this memory, not energy, but the memory of me and this person, and you're just like, I'm just staring at it, you know, examining it. Examining it. But just being kind of in love with it and on it because it's so beautiful. Like this person is going to have a beautiful, beautiful yoni. And this person is going to have a gorgeous penis. Okay? And it's going to be huge. And it's just going to be like, what, majestic. I want to say majestic. I don't know why. And you know who your soulmate reading? All of them had like big wee-wees. Okay, so yeah, that matters to you, you're good. But I really feel like this is gonna be like a person, I feel like this might be a blended kind of connection. Like you guys might both have children. That's what I'm picking up. Or the children are like kind of older. I don't know why children are coming up, but you know, with all of the piles that I did, who your soulmate is, they wanted children. So it's probably why I'm picking up on that energy. But I feel like there's going to be a lot of like dressing sexy. There's going to be, you guys are going to have a lot of like sexy clothes, or they're going to want you to wear sexy clothes, or a lot of just like being kind of comfortable nude in like regular clothes around each other, like regular like lounging clothes that are sexy though. Like I'm feeling like just like having lingerie on, I guess. I just feel like there's just so much, like, do you see this? There's so much emotion and so much passion. So much emotion and so much passion and fun. There's like so much fun energy in this pile. So I feel like your sex life is going to be just fun and comfortable and expressive. Like just being able to show each other how much you guys feel for each other and how attractive you guys make you, how you make you feel. But I feel like I keep wanting to say like, this is what you need. Like both of these women here, and even this King of Cups, they both just feel so comfortable. So I feel like this is definitely going to be a pile, not like pile 1. And I keep mentioning pile 1, right? But you guys could have like insecurities, but maybe not as strong as pile number 1. But I feel like you guys, that's not even going to be a factor. You guys are going to feel so comfortable and beautiful. There's a sense of feeling beautiful, feeling sexy, feeling wanted and desired in this pile, in the way that the foreplay happens in this connection, like the beforehand. And even I'm hearing like, oh my God, spirit. Like I'm really feeling, I'm hearing a man's voice like scream out and like yelling during sex, but he's like saying something to her. So it's like he is going to be talking his head off when he's, you know, doing you from behind. That's what I'm feeling. And this person is like, they don't take no for an answer. They're kind of funny. They're really funny. It's like they don't take no for an answer. They're always wanting you. They're not like that, you know. They're not crazy, but yeah. There's a lot of like just getting ready. You guys are going to be doing a lot of things with each other. That's what I feel like. Going out and doing things, traveling, hanging out with friends, going to different events, like going to the beach, going bike riding. Oh my God. It's like this, your guys' sex life is never dull. That's what I feel. And it's because you guys, I feel like you guys could have some toys, like experiment with toys. There's a lot of like childlike energy, like just exploring each other, exploring each other's bodies, exploring the environments. Because I did see someone outside, like in a jacuzzi, getting it on too. So I feel like you guys are just always having fun and being kind of risky, but there's this energy of just like hanging out, being with friends, like being each other's best friends, and then doing it, like hanging out as friends and then doing it, you know? Oh, some of you guys might check out your life, because some of you guys might be friends with benefits for a long time with this person. We also have high tension. Like I'm telling you, this person, the sex is going to be explosive, but this person is always thinking about it. They're always thinking about it. It's that bomb, you know? And it's not like, it is good. It's really good sex, but it's like they're just so physically attracted to you, you know? And you're so physically attracted to them. This is like, and you do it for them. Like you're their type. They feel like, wow, like they hit the jackpot. So they're always thinking about how they want it, you know? And you guys could have a WAP, you know, like it's so good. It's so tight. You guys do your Kegels, and they just can't wait. They've never had a lover like you, is what I'm really hearing. And here we are. And I'm like waiting for this kind of energy. I'm like, Spirit, because I'm feeling pile 1 kind of energy too. And I feel like a lot of you guys are going to want to watch like all 3 readings, because I'm feeling, we'll see what pile, I haven't done pile 3 yet, but we'll see. But I'm like feeling this energy, but I'm not sure, you know, I'm like, Spirit, you know, and this is the energy, earthbound. You guys leave. When you guys have sex, and it's probably because it's like soulmate sex, you know? This ain't no regular sex. This is soulmate sex. So you guys are leaving your bodies. You guys are leaving Earth. You're leaving the physical plane. You're traveling, but it's not so much of a healing vibe. That's what I was getting with pile 1. They are healing trauma. You guys are like, you guys are little children in the astrals when you guys are having sex, okay? It's like a fun energy, and it's like, it's comforting, it's healing for the inner child that wants to go out and play and be free and be vulnerable and just like not care. Like I'm just seeing that kind of energy, like wild. I'm seeing this one time that I had sex with this guy, right? Who I told you about earlier, where we were just like going around his room, just all around his room, like different positions, like, you know, it was crazy. And so like you guys are leaving the physical plane, okay? You guys are, do I want to pull anymore? I'm going to go straight to my charms. You guys are like just kind of just out in the astrals too. And I have a feeling I'm probably going to get that about pile number 3 too. But it's like your guys's, like, that's why I'm like, it's never going to be dull. The fire is never put out in this relationship. Like some people have to work to get the passion. You guys always have passion. Okay. You guys are going to have to work. You guys are always turned on by each other. And it's just like, it's almost like you guys are in a maze. This is what I'm feeling about your sex life. Like you guys are kind of like in this maze, and you guys never get out of it. You never get out. It's just like, it's always, you guys are always on the search. I don't know. There's this like energy of like it never being dull. You guys are always in this game together. It's like you're having so much fun. Okay. Whew. Let's just get into our charms. But this is a good one. They definitely love your butt. Okay. And there's a lot of teasing, like getting ready, like, come on, babe, we got to get ready, and we're going to meeting our friends here, or friends are coming over, you know, we got to go here. And they're like, I can't wait till tonight. I need it now, you know? And they lift that dress up and they get it. Because this person's like, nah, you giving it to me now. Like, this person is aggressive. And it's hot. That's my kind of shit. Okay, so let's get into our terms to see more information about your sex life with your soulmate. Oh my God. So we have this one. I'm sorry. I get too hyped with the energy because they give me memories, sometimes of my own and some that other women have told me, you know, or guys have told me. So it's funny because I'm like, and they want me to speak about it. I'm a private person, you know, sort of. And Spirit always wants me to tell my business and other people's business. Okay, so this is a vampire. They feed off of you and you feed off of them. It's not a toxic way, but you guys just like, oh, you guys need each other. You're kind of addicted to each other. And it says, I think strange things on this little vampire pin. So I really feel like you guys could be thinking strange things like while you guys are having sex. And that's coming up because like we did this like me and this person, we did this like, what was it? It's like a survey or like a questionnaire about what you like about your sex life. And one of the questions was like, do you ever visualize you and your partner as an animal? Do you ever sorry, I'm looking at all the pins. And this person was like, yeah, you know. So I was just like, I found that kind of be like strange, I guess. So they might think of you as an animal while they're doing it, or they might think like they might have all these different kind of like, maybe not as crazy as that, but because that's kind of gross. Like really, they were like visualizing themselves as an animal and their partner as animal. And I thought it was kind of strange, but it was kind of funny. It was kind of weird, but kind of strange. But maybe they don't think that's strange, but I'm kind of seeing like, maybe they have like they're role playing in their mind, and or you guys act out role playing. I also feel like they might say things, and this is why I was laughing before because I'm taking so much time on this pin. But so you guys are going to have a really quirky, kind of strange kind of connection. And you guys are perfectly okay with it. You guys are fine with being weird with each other. You guys are I feel like the weirdness really won over your heart with this one. That's what I'm really feeling. But I was also hearing like this one girl, she was telling me like it was her birthday and she was like going over to this guy's house, you know, the person that she was dating at the time. And he was like, it was around the time where that song was called Birthday Sex. And he was doing her, right? And he was like, I'm giving you your birthday sex. Like he was saying like just outlandish stuff. And it was just funny, you know? So I feel like you guys might be kind of goofy in the bedroom as well. And then we have this pen that says no bullshit remover. So I feel like you guys are just really real with each other. There's no reason to like fake anything. There's no like bullshit in the bedroom. You guys don't need to fake. And sometimes I'm getting a feeling like pile one, but more with you, that you guys might have needed to fake in the relationship, in the your past sexual relationships. You might have had to fake it a lot and like bullshit stuff because it just wasn't doing it for you. You're not going to need to do that in this kind of relationship. Definitely your partner, your soulmate, is going to be gifting you things throughout this connection, buying you sex toys, buying you lingerie, and just like gifting you stuff. They probably will buy you your favorite snack after they do you. That's what I'm really feeling. I'm like seeing someone like get like they're done, you know, and they're like, oh, can you order me this? And they go out and they get you this, you know. We also have Crash right here, little skateboard. So I feel like you guys are going to attempt a lot of different like positions and like try to perfect them. It's like there's this quirky kind of energy. I also, with this pin, we have a overthink everything. Ghost. I feel like you guys might have suffered from anxiety with different partners in the past where you were always overthinking how you looked or how you were sounding or like what you should do, or if you're doing it right. You might feel self-conscious in a different position or something, and that's not going to be the case in this connection. Like, you guys, I feel like that's what I feel with this. Like, even if you're like, it's not working out, you're gonna be like, you want to try it again? Like, let's try to really do it. Like, let's try. I feel like you guys are gonna really explore a lot sexually with your soulmate, and it's gonna be like a thing that you guys want to try. Like, oh, let's try doing this. You want to tie me up? And maybe it hurts, but then you guys might try it again like a month later. Like, that's the kind of energy that I'm feeling. We have the letter I. So there's a lot of like, I want to experience this, so let's try it out. I want to do this, so let's do it, you know? So, and it's like you guys are considering what you guys want to explore sexually with each other. So this is a lot of like exploring, getting toys, going to certain, I want to say workshops or like classes, tantric sex kind of things, like trying different things out. There's a lot of exploration of body, of toys, of environments, all that. We also have the Drake pin, and he's like, let me get it. Come on. See him? He's like, nah. So it's like, I have a feeling like both of you guys are pretty attractive, and they just don't want anybody else but you. Like, they really do not want anything else but you. They don't want anybody else but you. And this is what this pin always makes me feel whenever it comes out. Is a skeleton, and he's holding his little kitty, and it's just like, to death. Like, you're like their spirit animal. You're like, they're just like your little pet. I'm hearing that song, you know, come with me, my love, to the sea of love. And then in the second verse, she says, do you remember when we met? That's the day I knew you were my pet. So it's like, you are like each other's little pets. Like, you guys are always around each other. They're never going to want to let you go. They literally don't want anybody else but you, you know? And then we have the Ouija here. And I just feel like, oh my God. This makes me feel like telepathic energy, psychic energy, of course. You know, we have the little Ouija. I forgot what they call them. I don't use an Ouija board. But this makes me always feel about, like, it makes me think of psychic, telepathic messages. So I feel like I'm seeing somebody, like, at a dinner table, and they're just like looking at each other, and you guys are just like knowing that it's gonna go down. Like, it's gonna go down. You guys are feeling it. You guys send each other psychic messages, you know? There's even this like feeling of sending nudes to each other when you guys are away from each other, but I'm not really feeling like you guys are going to be away, parted that much from each other. So let's get into our words. We also have this one, you know, so I just feel like you guys are not really gonna care. There's carefree kind of energy with this pile. You guys are gonna be very open with each other, just exploring each other's bodies, fucking the shit out of each other all over the fucking room, and it's just gonna be good, you know? It's like carefree kind of energy, which is nice. Okay. Oh my God. So we have nature. Yeah, nature. And I feel like you guys are gonna take trips out into nature and be like fucking in the woods. So it's like, it's not like so spontaneous like pile one. They were always like, they would get turned on each other like at Thanksgiving, and then they're finding themselves in grandma's bathroom or in the car or like in the taco restaurant's grody ass fucking bathroom. Like, they couldn't control it. They had to do it now, you know? You guys have a control. It's just like, you guys are like, I'm seeing someone go out into nature, they're hiking, they're off secluded, and they fuck. They get it on in the forest, you know? It's wild, but it's not so spontaneous, but it is kind of, but it's like you guys are alone. It's not like you guys are surrounded by people. It's kind of like, this is our time. Yeah, we're going to do it, you know? Look, the word guide. See, You guys are guiding again, the divinely guided, and you guys picked this oil for a reason. So if you're struggling with, because I mentioned in the beginning, like feeling like, oh, is it ever gonna happen, and you know, like that kind of energy, or being so focused on love, like this might be a good oil that you pick up for yourself, so you can kind of stay focused on your own individual path, because your own individual path is going to lead you to your soulmate quicker. You know, that's what I'm hearing. We also have cold. So it's like, it's never going to be cold. This is hot all day long, every day for the rest of your life. We have poetry. It's very like the way I know I'm talking about a lot of fun energy, and hot energy, very wands kind of energy that I'm feeling. But I feel like there is this passion, you know, there is a lot of passion. You guys feel deeply for each other. You guys feel deeply is what I'm feeling. You guys are literally proud to have each other as like a partner. It's like you guys are both each other's trophy is what I'm really feeling. We also have the word challenge. So like, again, I feel like you guys might do these different things and you might not be good at it at first, like different positions, or, you know, it might be a challenge, but you guys are up for the challenge. You know, you guys are up for the challenge. You guys are adventurous, you know, when it comes to like trying new things, you know. We also have yesterday. So you guys are going to have a lot of memories in your sex life where you're like, do you remember when we had, like, when we fucked like on the beach, you know? Do you remember when we went hiking, we found that cave and we fucked in the cave? Like that kind of stuff. A lot of memories doing it outside and talking about it with each other. We also have breakfast. So again, I feel like there's energy of like waking up, having morning sex, or like making breakfast with each other, and then doing it in the kitchen, you know, and then eating. We have the energy purge. So again, you guys might be, you know, releasing, and I feel like it's releasing in a way. I feel like it's releasing in a way that like you guys are just opening yourself to be free and allowing to purge out that energy that you couldn't really express with other people. We have write. So you guys could be writing dirty notes to each other when you guys are away. We have the word fridge. So you guys are definitely going to be fucking in the kitchen. Like, I just really see that, and I feel that a lot. Like you guys are cooking with each other. That was one of the first things that I saw. So food, you guys might be like, see, what did I say? You guys might see, you guys might be the foodie group. There was a foodie group in one of the readings that I did. And a food is a lot, okay? In your guys' relationship, you guys are buying food after you guys have sex. You're having sex before you eat or while you eat. That kind of energy, okay? It's like fun. It's like fun energy. It's like you guys are, you know, having sex for hours and then you kind of stop, you know, and you eat. Or like, after you're done, let's order this and then we have sex again. Like, it's kind of like that kind of energy that I'm feeling. We also have high. So again, you guys are probably smoking and getting high with each other and having great sex. We also have man. So I feel like you guys, this is going to be your man. You're looking into a man, you're wanting a man, and this is what, you know, your soulmate is a man. We also have the word sweep. So I feel like, again, there's this energy of purging, cleansing, healing. Yours is a little bit different than pile one. It was really healing, really dark stuff that have happened to them. I think your child, even if you did experience a lot of darkness in your childhood or your trauma, I feel like there's a part of you and your soulmate feeling like you didn't have a lot of time to be a kid and to express yourself, even if, you know, it was because you guys were kind of insecure or just weren't with the right people that you felt like you could express yourself with. Either way, there's this energy of like cleansing out something, okay? Sweeping it out and clearing the energy in a healing way. Yours is a really fun, comfortable, content, never having to worry if somebody, because we have the Drake, right? He's like, nah. Like, your person is not going to want anybody else. This is somebody that's not going to step out. All they want is you. They're so attracted to you, pile number 2. So that is your reading, pile number 2. I hope it resonated. I hope that you are so excited to fuck the shit out of your soulmate. Okay, let me know down below. Are you excited? Are you going to focus on your path? Pile number 2, because that's the case. I feel like a lot of you guys are anxious. You're like, I want him, I want her now. Like, when am I gonna have them? I want them now. And it's like, just be patient. Your guides are working together. They are leading and guiding you guys to each other. But whatever, you have things to do, pile number 2. There's things that you want to accomplish, and it's not that you have to accomplish those things before you meet them. It's just about getting on the track of your own individual life, because once you get into this, it's going to be a friendship. It's going to be like, really, like, you're going to be focusing on your own life too, you know? I feel it. So check out those other videos. Let me know down below what you thought about this one, and I will see you in the next video. Peace. Hello, hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. We're going to dive in. We're going to dive in to this reading about the sex life of you and your soulmates. Okay? So you guys are the ones that have picked this beautiful periwinkle full moon bath. I'm going to anoint myself so I can get into the energy. So I'm going to anoint myself with some Dream Lover oil and my Sex Magic oil from my shop. Well, let me do the Dream oil first, just to tap into your guys' soulmate energy. Going to anoint myself. Oh, smells so good. Okay. So off of this full moon bath that you picked, number 3, there's going to be a lot of changes. I feel like there's going to be a lot of changes with this stuff smells divine. Okay. There's going to be a lot of changes in your a lot of different phases with your sex life, with your soulmate. I really feel like you guys, when you guys really tune in, because I already decided with this reading while I was doing the other 2 that I am going to do the first time with your soulmate. Okay. This is just going to be like, things are already been popping, and kind of like just tap into the energy of like your guys' sex life. Okay. But I really feel like you guys really have a lot that you guys feel for each other a lot, but you guys are learning how to have the best sex. Okay. So there's a lot of exploration, friendship. There's a comfortable. So this is not feeling awkward. I don't want you guys to be like, what? It's not going to be the best. It is going to be the best sex, because I feel like some of you guys could be a little bit inexperienced, or your soulmate is a little bit inexperienced. That's what I'm feeling. And I feel like there's this learning phase that you guys have to go through that is kind of like a continuous phase throughout your guys' sex life, where you guys have to kind of learn each other and kind of open up more. There's this kind of insecurity vibe that I've been feeling. I think a lot of, it's gonna, like, there's transformation in your guys' sex life. Okay. You guys have to learn each other. You guys are getting to know each other on this level. You might not feel comfortable opening up to a person, or they're inexperienced. Okay. And so you guys are kind of learning and exploring and trying out new things. And really, the advice that is coming in through here is just like, you guys might have not been the person to be vocal with your partner. And that's why, not that that's why, but it's important to be vocal on saying, hey, I don't really like that, or I like it like this. There's a lot of that happening in your relationship. So I feel like maybe at the point that you are right now, you know, you're not with your soulmate, or maybe you are currently, depending on what kind of energy you're coming to watch this video. But it's like, when you get deeper into that energy with them, you're going to be more comfortable with saying, hey, let's try it this way. Can you do it this way? So it's like teaching each other how to please each other. Okay. We have friendships. So this is a very close connection. You guys are very comfortable with sharing these details with each other and asking, and it's kind of like that. It's kind of learning each other. I don't know what we have. You check out your life with your soulmate to kind of understand this more about this energy that I'm speaking about, because I feel like there's more to this. There's more to it. So make sure to check out those videos, your life with your soulmate, who your soulmate is. That could tell you a lot of like if they're experienced sexually or if they've had issues. But I really feel like there is this deep like knowing of each other, and that's why you guys are so comfortable. You guys are not embarrassed. You're not embarrassed to have these conversations. So even if you haven't met them yet and you're like, what, I'm gonna have to like tell them what to do, and like they're gonna have to tell me what to do, like you guys are gonna want to do this with each other. You guys are gonna want to explore things, you know, and learn more about sex through each other. We also have transformation. So I don't feel like this is going to be a constant energy, but because this is kind of like how your guys' sex life started off being like, you guys are always going to be so vocal and wanting to try things and try different ways, even if it does feel good. Oh, can you do it this way? How does it feel this way? You know, that kind of energy is that I'm feeling. Okay. So don't freak out. I don't want you to freak out, okay? Because I already feel you guys freaking out. So it's like learning each other, wanting to be the best lover for them too. Some of you guys could have, and they're showing me another reading. I don't know quite which one it is that I've done on the channel, but it's an older 18 plus reading where I was talking about a girl that was tense, very tense, couldn't relax, can't relax. And you know, when you're having sex for a woman, it's not just the guy. It's righty. We got cut off, had to make more room, but I know what I was saying. So it's not just up for the man to please us. Actually, I feel like they just enhance what we do to ourselves is what I'm really feeling, and or what I really want to say to you that could help. I feel like even just in my own experience, my own sexual exploration, and you know, learning my own body and my partner's body, I feel like it's not really them that does it for you. It's you. You're in control. You have to be in control of your body. So you might be someone that hasn't explored your body enough to understand that you are the one that makes yourself come. Guys, we enhance. I feel like it's the same for them. You know, I feel like it's the same for them. They might, you know, be wired differently and do it in a different way than we do. But, you know, I feel like it's really up to the individual person to, so, you know, I could be even just be talking about your own partner, even if this is a male or a female, if you're a male or a female, you know, or it's both of you guys that have this issue. It's about really knowing that you are in control of the feeling. Okay, it's not your partner's job to make you come and bust. It's yours. Okay. And I really feel like that kind of energy of like really feeling very sexually charged by each other, and also just having a deep, like knowing each other from a past life. I'm also feeling like just having a deep knowing of each other, their energy, and feeling very attracted to each other. And so that's not the problem here. It's not being attracted. It's more of like not wanting to fake it with them. Like, I'm also feeling like there is moments where you guys have like this explosive like sex, but it's not all the time until you guys learn each other and learn your body individually. Okay. And even if you guys don't like seek help or something, because I don't know, with a lot of these readings, like the last reading that I did yesterday, which was who your soulmate is, I feel like I was getting a lot of like imagery of people like going to classes and doing workshops and stuff. So even if that's not your guys' case, you guys are learning and doing it together. You guys are educating yourself and learning yourself together. That, and you know, I feel like it's something that I had to learn, and I didn't do it through learning books. It was just like through, you know, fucking and realizing that I have to get myself off. You know, it's not just them. Okay. I really feel like through this experience, it really opens up a whole doorway for you guys of like exploring different avenues, you know? So I see a lot of like, there's this energy of like, I don't want to say orgy. I'm not going to say orgy, but there's this energy of like having multiple people in your bedroom with you. So you guys could be comfortable with having like threesomes, or it's like an open relationship as well. I'm also getting like maybe one person isn't as sexual as the other, so you guys are comfortable with adding other people. And I feel like there is this uncomfortable phase in your sex life where you guys are not talking about it, or it was like that in past relationships, and it's not the case with this one. You guys feel comfortable with talking about it. You guys get to a point where you are very comfortable. And this this Six of Swords, and at first I was really seeing it as a Nine of Swords. So there's a lot of anxiety around this issue of like not knowing if you can please your partner, or putting the responsibility on them, or them putting the responsibility on you to be a certain way or do certain things, you know. I've also been in a relationship like that with, okay, this person might have like, you know, you or this person might have like, it's like a false, like it's an illusion, false way, you know, like this person might have like a non-realistic view on what sex is, and through this connection and your relationship with them, they wake up to like, this is not really what sex is, you know. Or that's not what sex is. This is really sex, you know? And so they have to kind of relearn that kind of energy, because this one relationship, not to say this is exactly how your soulmate is or how it's going to be, but I feel like there was this guy, he was really obsessed. I was in one of my young relationships. He was really obsessed with porn, you know? And now being older and looking back on that, the things that he put on me to like, he was giving me the responsibility to perform and be in a way that was not like natural all the time. Like it's fun to do all that. And I feel like you guys might go through a phase where you guys are just like, you know, connecting to things that are not helping you guys connect to each other and in a real way. So I feel like, you know, this person or you might have like false ideas and views about what sex and connection is, and then it gets to a point where it just doesn't work anymore, because it's like, ugh, you know, like it's not natural, you know. And was that in the reading? Was that another reading that I did? But okay, so this person, you guys might be kind of addicted to things that are not real, you know, that turn this on, but it's not real, and it dampens the connection. It's disconnecting is what I'm feeling. So there's a little bit of things that you guys have to heal in the bedroom and learn and really evolve individually before having this like explosive sex that I'm also feeling with this. You know, it's heavy energy. This full moon is heavy energy, okay? But yeah, this guy was like obsessed with porn, you know, and wanted sex all the time, every day. And I'm a very sexual person, you know, but every day, no, that's just not how I am, you know. And it was like he was making me responsible of doing that, like having to do that. I'm feeling that type of energy very heavily. And then also just like being so addicted to porn, can't do it without it, needing to look at other people to get horny. Like, I know this doesn't sound the best, but I have to keep it real. I'm a 100. This is the energy that I'm picking up on. But I do feel like this is changing for them, because they might have viewed other men or other women that held these ideas and way of being, and saw that this is how they were supposed to be, and that this is real. You know, porn is not real, okay? It's not true connection. And I don't honestly think it's natural. This is just my opinion. I'm okay. I've seen porn. I've watched porn before. Honestly, it doesn't do it for me anymore. It really doesn't. Like, I can't watch porn anymore. But I feel like it gets to that point. It's just fake. And why is it? It's not natural to be watching other people have sex all the time in order to get horny. I get hot and steamy and horny off of the people that I'm attracted to. I want to see them, you know, I want to hear them. I want to see them. I want to see them in ecstasy, you know, not these other people that I don't even fucking know. So that's the kind of energy that I'm feeling. I know this is like probably not what you really want to hear, but with this Hermit card, there's a lot of inner exploration with your guys' sex life and coming to terms. And you guys have such a strong and deep like friendship that this is not going to ruin the relationship. It's actually going to make, and I'm getting such goosebumps all over my body right now. Like, this is not going to like dampen it. It's not going to destroy it. This is not going to end like in divorce or like exiting the relationship. Okay. It's not. It's something that you guys have to work through. Okay. And it's going to be successful. Because you guys have such a strong friendship and willing to like go in a different direction that feels right. And I think somebody's struggling with falsehood, like seeing something as reality, but it's really not, you know? Okay, so let's pull a couple cards. Yeah, like I'm really feeling like, let's see, it's going to be explosive. The moment that they can get away from it, you know? And I think a lot of young people go through that, and some people never do. They just stick around with it, you know? But I honestly just can't, like, I feel like I watched porn the other day. I went and watched porn the other day, and I was just like, nah, like this is not doing it for me. Maybe because I just really want the real thing. It's been a while. But yeah, there's this energy of like needing to cleanse themselves from like habits. And that's what I was seeing on this full moon bag. It says breaking old habits right here because I put a bunch of stuff to help people connect with their intentions on the bag. But I was really picking up on like breaking old habits. There's things that you guys need to break. I don't want to dress up all the time, you know, and it shouldn't be always like that. It's fun to do those kinds of things. Like I've watched porn with people and that's kind of like exciting, but it's just like every single time you need to do this, like I don't turn you on and I know I'm a fucking hot ass babe, but you know, it's like there's something wrong, you know, and they see it or you see it or you guys see it together because it's just you guys need something new. So there's a lot of transformation, there's a lot of change, a lot of different phases that you go through, which are all fun and all like even the time where you guys are exploring sex in that type of way, it's not bad sex, it's amazing sex. Okay, you guys are having amazing sex, but this is like breaking old habits and coming back to the root. We have centering, the present moment. It's bringing you back to each other, you know, or you guys, I'm really seeing this could be another thing. Hopefully you guys stuck around, didn't click out, but it's like, I'm also seeing like maybe your person, oh, did something bite me? Maybe your person, which that indicates, yeah, this is them, okay? Some of you guys, your soulmate is addicted to porn. And then when they get with you, you're not down for that. You don't want to watch porn while you guys are having sex. You don't want to have 8 different videos up, you know? And there's some kind of addiction with sex here. I really want to say it. And it changes, you know, because it brings them back into the present moment. They're off and they're not here in the present moment. And this is a big shift for them, a big shift for you. And it is explosive once they get past of like not needing to see other people, not needing to see all these different scenarios, like bringing it back to the present, being with you only and having your undivided attention. Okay, that's the kind of energy that I'm feeling. So let's tap into your guys's. No porn, no none of that. Okay, just you and your guys's energy, you and your soulmate's energy. Okay, let me anoint myself because I want to give you guys good vibes, but that's just really what it is. I feel like one of you guys are just not down for that shit. Because I tell you now, if the next person that I'm with and they want to do that, I'm bouncing. I'm gonna have some words, okay? Because I'm gonna be like, nah. You like, that was something that happened when I was really young. You know, I'm talking probably like 19 years old, where, you know, I was okay with it. But now it's like, you turn me on. I don't want to see some other dude. And sometimes that's fun. Sometimes that's fun. But all the time, nah. Nah. Okay, so let's tap into your energy and your soulmate's energy once you guys get past this problem. And I'm using the erotic tarot, so we're gonna get dirty. It's a lot, you know. I don't want to stop shuffling. It's like, it's a lot. There's a rawness, you know. There's a rawness. Yeah, there's spontaneous kind of teasing and, you know. I think you guys have to discuss this issue, and you guys go through a period of, I want to say parting. I do. So really check out your life with your soulmate to kind of see what's going to happen. It might not be like an actual physical parting, but I see like a break and then coming back to each other. Like, it's not going to ruin the connection. It's not going to ruin the relationship. Every relationship, and I've been saying this in all the readings, your soulmate is not perfect. You are not either. Okay? You guys are going to go through issues just like any other relationship. But the thing is that you know, the soulmate energy that I'm tapping into is the energy that is going to stick around for a long time. We have soulmates that last 5 minutes, 5 seconds. We have soulmates that last a year, 2 years, 8 years. And then we have soulmates that last 30, that last 50. Okay? So that's the type of energy that I'm tapping in. Someone that's going to stay around for a long time. The one you're going to marry. The one you're going to have kids with. The one that you just, you know, you're living the rest of your life with. Okay? So this is not going to ruin it. It's something that you guys will have to overcome. Yeah, this person, there's, oh my God. Okay. Really check out that reading, your life with your soulmate. Okay? And who they are and how and when you meet. Because what I'm really getting is like, after you get past this problem that is really a big problem in your sex life, okay? But it's for a reason. It's, you know, it's coming up so you guys can both evolve and become more healthier individually. I'm really seeing a parting happening, not having sex for a while, whether that is like you guys kind of like have a separation physically, you don't live with each other, or you guys separate, you get date other people and then come back together. But I really see that there's some kind of separation between you guys, no, you know, sex happening, and then you guys like go on a date because, you know, you guys are, this is your person, you're going to be with them. This is your soulmate. You go on a date with this person. I'm seeing this scenario where you go on a date and there's a lot of sexual attraction in this person or you, whoever I'm talking about in this reading. It could be both of you guys, but I'm really picking up it's just like one person. They start seeing you in a different light because they really want to help themselves. They have taken a break from the porn or the unrealistic view of sex, and or they're putting responsibility on other people, that kind of energy. They kind of see you in a different light. They've changed. And I really feel like there's a lot of flirting. There's a lot of teasing. There's a lot of build up, you know, a lot of build up. And like, I can't take it anymore. I just want this person. And so it's like like when I was talking about being intimate, being in the present, that's the type of energy that I'm feeling. Like there's a lot of dating and like a lot of sexual flirtation and then building up and also emotions growing. Because I feel like when you're so connected to like, there's like when you're so connected to that false idea and view of sex, you can't connect emotionally with your person. You can't. You're not connected emotionally. You can't. Not when it's on that level, okay? And I just feel like there's a buildup of emotions. There's a buildup of desire. We have the devil here. We have like this person is in reality. They're in the 3D devil energy. Okay. They're down here in the 3D. They're not out in the clouds. And you guys do explore with like dressing up. Like you guys could go through a phase of like doing a lot of dressing up, a lot of like acting, a lot of like that kind of stuff, like role playing. I really saw that a lot when I was staring at this bag before I turned on the camera. It was like a lot of scenarios, role playing and dressing up. I see that. And a lot of flirtatious kind of energy, like literally not wearing underwear. Like, do you see this girl? She's not wearing underwear, and like letting them know, like while you're at dinner, like, I'm not wearing underwear, or letting them feel underneath the table that you have no undies on, you know, like that kind of energy. She might be like that with you, you know, and it like snaps you into reality of like your own, like you can be your own porn. You could do your own porn. And actually, you guys might even start videotaping yourself just to kind of like transition into like realness, into reality. Okay. And then I'm just like, do you see this? This guy is eating for days. Like he's so hungry. Like this energy. Okay. Like this is energy. Like this person is hungry. He is starving. So there's this energy of like starving for realness and reality, you know? And it's almost like there's so much sexual buildup. Like they've never had it before. And that's what I felt with this. Like it's explosive. I feel like they were so disconnected until they met you. Until you and your soulmate got together, they were just so disconnected, you know? And now that they're having the real thing and they're like, you know, let's talk about, they're showing me an analogy of like food. When you're eating a bunch of processed foods, you know, and you switch the diet to eating like a more clean diet where you're not eating so many processed foods, or like, let's say that you take away meat, you know, and you're just eating plants. It takes a while to like adjust and to like what you're doing, but then honestly, you feel high. Plants make you feel high. You know, they make you connect with plants. So I'm feeling like that. Like there's this organic kind of energy to your guys' sex life once it starts really popping off. It might take some time and some things that you guys have to hurdle over. But it's like, because you guys haven't really experienced the real thing, it's so intoxicating and they stay hungry for you is what I'm feeling. Okay, so let's pull some charms. Let's get into our charms. I just feel like there's a lot of flirtation, and the most of the energy that I'm feeling is like this big hurdle that you guys kind of have, that you do get over. And once you guys dive deep, you guys are really kinky. I think like there's a lot of inspiration from the porn, or like, you know, or I don't know. There's a lot of like foreplay being in public, and then like going home and just being like, it's like I'm literally seeing like your body, this person. Okay, because when I went raw vegan, I felt high. You know, after a while, once I got used to the diet, I remember going outside and literally feeling so high and connected to life and the planet. Like I was like, damn, like this chlorophyll, it's really real. I'm not trying to be all hippie like and stuff, but that's real. And it was like because my body was starving for nutrients. So that's what I feel like with your soulmate. They haven't had realness, you know? They haven't had realness, and they're starving for it. They are starving for it. So it's like they're going to be in that kind of like they need you. Like you're going to really be a temptress, or you're going to tempt them to change. And then they just got to have you. This guy just keeps, and it's going to be a lot of oral. There's definitely going to be a lot of oral, a lot of like sex in water, a lot of sex. Yeah, in water, a lot of sex in water, a lot of like tempting. I feel like this person might be a little bit disconnected, like with reality, you know, because maybe of something they've been through. And what the hell is crawling on me? I feel like there was a spider of some sort on me. I was feeling it over here. And then it was on my, yeah, there's going to be a lot of sexual creativity energy in your guys' reading, just for that spider that crawled across my leg. And I hope I didn't hurt it. Spider is my spirit animal, so hope I didn't hurt you. But yeah, like, look into spider energy too. I'm hearing that. But yeah, this person's going to be super hungry. There's going to be lots of sex and water, a lot of sex in, like, I'm seeing a lot of like dating and then having sex and like needing to have you again, you know? That's what I'm seeing, like being separated, dating. You guys go through a really long dating phase, you know, because of this issue, okay? Yeah, let's get into our charms. But there's going to be a lot of sex, like, after dates. And just, like, a lot of oral sex, needing to have you, like, it's new. It's new, you know? And I'm kind of feeling like before I was with that guy, I never did that kind of stuff, right? But I felt like I became addicted to sex after being with that person, you know? And I was always wanting sex from the partner that I was with after that one, you know? And it just felt unnatural, like, of wanting it that much all the time. And like, it was a process for me to, like, you know, learn. Okay. All right. So let's see. See, cursed energy. So this is something like this person has cursed themselves. And I know it's coming out negative, but this is probably very tiny. This is probably just their little thing that they have to get over. And I know it's big, sex is big, but you know, everybody has their problems. Not everybody is perfect. They all have their things to work through. I see this person working through this, but I feel like they just weren't taught. They weren't taught. A lot of you guys weren't taught to, like, to pleasure yourself correctly, or know that you're in control of your own pleasure. And this person might have not been ever taught, like, that this ain't real, you know, like, they're addicted to it. Okay. Anyways, look at this. I really feel like these two people went on a date. Okay. And he wasn't really hungry for the food. He was hungry for her. Okay. So there's this, like, deep hunger that begins to ache, but it's like it's organic. Like, they want the real thing, you know? Or this could have been like, you know, your soulmate was with a lot of fake people, couldn't, you know, come, and now she's with you, and it's just real, you know, it's real. That's how I felt with most of my life, until I got with a certain person, and I was just like, wow. But I learned that it was really a part of my, like, I had to make myself come. Okay. So there's, like, learning involved with your guys' sex life. I'm trying to make this better, you know. We have the TP here. So I feel like there's going to be an acceptance that this is something that's going to happen, and it happens. It's not, it happens in a lot of people's relationships. So, and people get over it. Okay. I also feel like, there's going to be a lot of sex, like, after going out on dates and eating, having drinks and stuff. A lot of sex at night. Okay. A lot of sex in the astrals too, because I'm really seeing that this person, there's a separation that happens with you guys, and they start having these dreams about you too. Okay. Oh my God. Why? I feel like things are crawling on me. We have this right here, the bitch spray. And I feel like with this, I feel like this person, I feel like with the bitch spray, I feel like this person is like, might have an attitude. There's also, like, this energy of, like, being kind of having an attitude out at night on this date, and it's, like, really attractive. So the moods that you guys are in might be very attractive. There might be a lot of, like, like attitude, like giving attitude and role playing like that. We also have these two book energies. So again, there's going to be a lot of learning in your guys' sex life, learning how to, and it says I'm busy, go away on here. And then we also have a comic book. So it's like, again, there's like this unrealistic kind of energy, you know, and needing to learn, needing to like go away from each other and needing to relearn ourselves, needing to learn how to be better. And I really do feel like, look, there's a double rainbow. Have you guys heard about the double rainbow in the sky? Okay, so this is a great sign that you guys will overcome this and you're going to have a great sex life with this person. But this is just the message that is coming out, okay? You guys, I feel like some of you guys might know this person for a while. This is what, or have known this person for a while, like known them since childhood, or have been friends with this person. That's what I really get with this. And that's why you guys got friendship too in the beginning, and why it was just so like comfortable for you guys to just talk about things, you know? The person might be thinking that they need to go super fast and rough and, you know, because that's what they see in porn. And you're like, hey, dude, slow down. Slow down. You know, like, I'm a real person. You're hurting me, you know? And, cause that, look, as I'm holding, I'm holding this little clap back, sassy little kitty. And that's the kind of energy that I was feeling. Like, dude, you're hurting my clit. Please. Like, you need to calm down with that shit. Okay? Like, can you go a little bit slower? We all, believe me, dudes out there, if this is resonating with you, okay, you watch a lot of porn and like, hey, she gonna be telling you, hey, she's gonna be just like this little kitty. Slow down. Most of us, yeah, sometimes we like it rough and we like it fast sometimes, but I tell you, when you go slow and you learn how to control it, that's a whole nother ball game. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling about like learning. It might not be as serious of all the things that I've said. I'm just like, you know, spirit gives me these images, but porn is a factor in this connection. Okay, and again, look, we have this, we have the double rainbow, and we also have this mountain with these two flags on the top of the mountain, which really signifies to me that this is going to be a challenge. This is going to be a problem and a challenge, but it's, you guys overcome it with this flag. You guys conquer it. Okay. So there's this energy of like learning each other and knowing that, like, you know, learning their bodies, like some women don't speak up. I know I didn't, and I wasn't coming for years. I was not coming for years, and dudes were just like pounding the fuck out of me. I'm being completely honest. Like, people, like, just going super fast. And it wasn't good. That's not how I like to be fucked. Now, you got to be vocal, you know? And I feel that with this pile. I feel like you didn't like it at first. So I'm really curious to how your first time, check out that video. It might be, you know, I don't feel like every single time it's bad sex, because that's not how it was for me. Yeah, sometimes it was really good. But there was times where I wasn't coming for years. Okay, and I should have been speaking up. I shouldn't have been faking, you know, but as being young, you guys might be young, you know, you got to speak up because you're missing out. Okay, so in this connection, I feel like you guys both begin to speak up or ask each other. This might just be like your partner knows. He's super experienced, and he knows that you're not coming, and he's like, hey, do you like it? Do you want me to do it this way? He might be the one that initiates conversation where things begin to change and there's a deeper connection between each other. And then you start to become, oh, I'm getting chills about that. Some of you guys are young, and you guys will get with like kind of like a more mature or more experienced person, and they just know, please, when we come, a guy that is really experienced and attentive, if that yoni ain't squeezing down and going through convulsions, she ain't coming. Okay, I'm just saying. So, yeah, he might be very experienced and be like, hey, I know you're not coming. And out you, because you've been faking it for years, and you know, it's about learning each other. That's really what I'm feeling with this. Okay. And look, a Ouija board little thing. I forgot what it's called. I need to really look it up because I don't use an Ouija board. I don't use it, but this pin always makes me feel like telepathic energy. So there could be this energy where the person just picks up that you're not feeling it, you're not interested. And also what really came out when I first saw this is that your person is going to be really deeply connected to you when you guys part. They're always going to be sending you like telepathic messages and be connected to you, even in this separation, you know, so they're constantly thinking about you. But let's get some words. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up on that a lot. Like somebody that just, and if you're not, if this, you know, if you're not a person, if you haven't came, if you don't come a lot, because I've spoken to some people, some women, and they're just like, yeah, I can't come vaginally, you know? And I'm like, what? You gotta work that shit. You gotta work it. You work for that come, okay? You know, it's not about, like, yes, it feels great when you're fucking a big fat dick. Yeah, it feels great when it's big, or when, because sometimes size doesn't matter, or when the guy just knows what he's doing. Yeah, it feels good, but it's not completely up to them for you to come. So I feel like, you know, and some guys don't know what the fuck they're doing out there. Most guys don't. Most guys really don't know what the hell they're doing. And so I feel like there is this energy of needing to speak up and say, hey, this is like, because this is your soulmate. So you could be not coming for years and it's an issue. Or, and that's why you know, we go to tarot readers and we go to therapists, sex therapists and stuff, because it's like you can get the message and begin to change earlier so you don't spend years not coming and having a horrible sex life. And, you know, for a period of time. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. Look, deception. We have deception. So this is not about you getting into this. This is a device, and they're coming on strong. Like, you need to be vocal with your soulmate. Okay, that you want to feel good, and I like it like this, and I like it like that. Don't just lay down and fake it because you want him to come. Get your nut, girl. Okay, that's all it's about. Your happiness too. We have the word happy, and I feel like when you guys start talking and communicating, you're gonna have a very happy sex life, you know. But there is this energy, we have the winter energy here, that nothing happens, you know. You're not coming, or you guys go through a separation because you're like, look, I'm not down with this, you know. Or, you know, maybe you don't speak up, so you guys do break up, or you go different ways for a shorter period of time. It's not gonna, you know, it's not gonna be forever because you guys are meant to be with this person. But then you guys relearn each other, okay? And it just happens. Sometimes it just happens. I feel like that's what it was for me. I feel like in my younger years, guys are just, you know, I was having sex with my boyfriends, and, you know, I wasn't coming. They weren't doing it for me, but I was fucking faking it, and they were getting their nut, and they were thinking that they were doing shit, and that was horrible because, you know what? You know, I should have been speaking up even for them. You don't want them being horrible lovers. You don't want them thinking that they're the shit, and they're not. Okay? Wow. Okay, we also have money. Okay? We have money. So this is the energy. I feel like you guys might be spending money in your sex life, either taking courses, reading books, or buying toys to kind of explore in the bedroom. There's going to be money involved. We also have stare. So I feel like definitely this is something that you guys are going to have to, like, your sex life is going to elevate. It's going to transform and ascend. It's going to be different from how it started. I think a lot of that has to do with the noise that you make. You guys are going to be making a lot of noise in the bedroom once it starts to, like, get real, you know? But I feel like you got to make noise in order to, like, you know, get things popping. This is about communication. I feel like a lot of people don't want to speak. You might be young and be like, don't want to hurt his feelings. No. You want that man to be a good lover, okay? You want him, you want you to be happy in the relationship. You don't want to be faking it, okay? So if he loves you, and he does, your soulmate's not going to have any problem with knowing your truth, and they're not going to be hurt, okay? There's the word zebra. So with this energy, it's always, with zebra energy, it's always about changing your shapes. I mean, your shapes, your stripes. And I feel like there might be that energy of like, it's difficult. Like, I don't know if this person can change. And it might be just you or your soulmate that is difficult, you know, with changing. And it's more about communication. They keep telling me they just need to speak. And maybe it's hard because they're not a person that talks about what they want. They don't know how to stand in their power, in their feminine power, or in their masculine power. And because a healthy masculine will listen to his woman and be like, oh, okay, I'm not doing it for her. He's not going to get hurt, you know, or he's not going to ignore her. He's going to want to please her. And if he's not doing it, well, let me learn so I can do it, you know? So I feel like there's a lot about saying to your partner, hey, I don't like it this way, or can you do it this way? I really like, can you slow down? You know, and be like, even having a conversation to be like, you know, I've never came before. I've never had an orgasm. I'm getting that big energy here, like not having an orgasm. So it's about like changing yourself in a way of like, hey, I matter. My orgasm matters. So I'm going to speak up. We also have the word shine, and that might be hard. What I was saying with the zebra, it might be hard for them to change and speak up because they've never done it before. But I'm telling you guys, some of you guys out here, if she ain't squeezing down on that dick and she's, oh, I'm coming, and that pussy ain't fucking pulsing and going in convulsions, she's not coming. So you better have the conversation with her, dude. That's all I'm saying. Just be the one, because she's probably not wanting to speak up because she don't want to hurt your feelings. Just know you ain't doing it for her. Okay? I don't know why I'm getting like that, but look. Light. There is light at the end of the tunnel. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Okay? I know this reading was not what I wanted it to be. You know? Nobody wants to hear this, but it's going to be good. Okay? You guys are going to be shining and vibrating and going into convulsions and like shaking because the orgasm is that good. But it's going to be a challenge to get there. You got to work for that nut, okay? And that has all to do with the communication that you have with your partner. So I see that for you. Okay, number 3. I tried my best to like, you know, but that's the message. And I hope it resonated, and, you know, in some sense where it makes you feel like, yeah, I'm in my next relationship, I'm going to really speak up. I'm going to, you know, this is a partnership. This is not about all of them. All because they want to watch porn doesn't mean that you have to be down for that shit all the time, every day, every single time, you know? It's a partnership. So you matter. This is about like kind of like you mattering or your partner mattering too kind of energy. So yeah, pile number 3, that is your reading. Let me know down below. Are you scared to meet them? Because you're going to meet them. And I know it's scary, but I'm telling you, where is the card? It's gonna be explosive. Like, time stops. But there's gonna be a challenge, okay? Right now, you guys are like this Scorpio energy, and you're gonna raise up and be the phoenix, okay? So that's what I have for you. Let me know down below if you're scared. Let me know what you thought about this reading, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.